Okay.
telling me which analog horror series
Oh god,
has
yeah, I
gotten
think
under
that
your skin the
joke's
most,
are
and
bullshit.
maybe
Blah,
it's
blah,
not
blah.
time to
I'm
worry
gonna
about
need a
upcoming
second,
video.
please.
At the end of the day, there is only one studio that is
I've
truly
got,
figured out horror.
Super
And
Cow
that
Bro
is
and
an independent
Batman.
person who makes stuff for fun on YouTube. Just to be cool, just to be scary, just to have fun. Those are the people that truly understand what
Don't drink
makes
chicken
horror
and
tick.
caffeine, kids.
Anyways, if you want to watch another video of mine, click the one that's on your screen
Man,
right
do you
now,
not
and
think
I'll
I'm
see you
drunk
there.
enough on my
Bye-bye.
desk?
The Bush guy,
Anyway,
cold and smooth
as you
survival
can see,
skills.
My watch is broken.
set up my Nintendo.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon.
I'm too poor for, well, not poor, I
Looks
just,
like happy hour.
don't want to switch to.
Head
I
for the
can make the
mountains.
poor joke, but that's disrespectful to my
If
mom and
patients
my
use
dad,
pronamel
so
clinical enamel strand,
I'm
it
not gonna
will
make a poor
actually
joke.
help
I've got my
protect
Switch
the
set
enamel
up
for a
and
lifetime.
A broke
What?
developer makes
Nathan,
one
look,
last
it's cross
game before
flying.
quitting forever.
my little cat, sweet
Nightmares
terror.
for months.
And I got my
Same
favorite
decade,
Pokeball.
Hollywood
It's not
spends
straight.
$150 million and puts people
That's good
to
enough.
sleep. The difference
This
is
is ours,
not
he's not
talent.
watching
It isn't
so
budget.
much.
It's something your brain does when you're the one making the choices. When the death is your fault, not something that happened to a character on screen. These are a bunch of times that horror games were actually scarier than other movies kind
Aiden?
of like them. And what better story to
Do you mind getting
represent
off?
that than Five Nights at Freddy's? Scott Cawthon was broke. Not
Oh, I got on the
struggling
wrong
artist
account.
broke, but actually broke. His previous games had
I've,
failed. Reviews called his character
I've played
designs
this game
unintentionally
before and I got on the
creepy,
wrong
and FNAF
account.
is supposed to be his last attempt before he quit making games
Yeah,
forever.
on the
One
wrong
guy, no
account.
team, no budget, just a security office, some
But,
animatronics that
while
weren't
I'm
supposed to move, and nothing
While
left
I'm
to
here, I
lose.
do want
It became
to,
one of the most effective
show you
horror
something cool?
experiences ever created. And the reason it works has nothing to do with the graphics or the lore or the jump scares.
Look
What
how
works
large he
is
is.
every single death, whether you feel like it or
Look
not.
at- look at my
it's your
boy.
fault.
Look
You
at my
checked the
baby.
wrong camera. You wasted power on the hallway light.
Look
You didn't close the door fast.
look at the baby.
The animatronics don't kill you because the game decided it was
Chompy.
time for a scary moment.
Wieners,
They kill you because
I don't-
you messed up and made
I'm
a
not-
mistake.
I
And your
can't- I
brain
like the
can't
other
process
starters,
that
I just
as
love,
fiction. Players
Green
kept
Tech version
recording
more.
as they played
I
the
don't
same
got
thing over and over. It felt like they
I want to
deserved
show you
it. That
these size
accountability
comparison.
hit them like real danger. That's the gap that movies
Hey,
just can't
Umbreon
close.
should
When you
not
watch
be
a
a
horror film, the death happens
he's
to
so
someone
cute.
else. You're observing from complete safety. And no matter how loud the score gets or how fast the cuts come, some part of your brain knows
Umbreon
you're not
should
actually in
be
danger.
about this,
But when
just a little
Freaky
bit
Freddy
taller than
Fazbear's
Snowy over
face
here.
goes through your screen
And I'm gonna
because
pause
you
real
panic
quick
to check
to
the
change
wrong
accounts.
camera at the wrong
I'm
second,
sorry,
that's
I
on you.
clicked the
Your
wrong
brain
one by
treats that
mistake, I'm so
accountability
sorry.
like a real. The final girl
Hey, I
can't
got it
fight
right this
back.
time.
The victim is trapped. So what actually
Alright,
changes when
so,
you're not just
we're
helpless,
back
but
again
forced to choose
on the
between
line
two
singing
different
again.
kinds of suffering?
Alright.
Amnesia the Dark
Okay,
Descent
Nathan's still
answers
on
that
with it.
question by
That's-
making both options terrible.
Let's
You
go
wake up in a
back.
crumbling
Four
castle with
bands.
no memory,
It's gonna
no
bother me
weapons,
to
and a
pretend
sanity system that
that,
punishes you no matter what you choose.
I-
Look directly at the monsters, these shambling,
It's
twisted
not,
things called gatherers, and your sanity drops. But
that'll
hide in
work
the
now.
darkness to
That'll work
avoid
now
them,
anyway.
well, your sanity
What?
drops anyway. Light attracts
am
them,
not vulnerable.
darkness breaks your mind, and every step forward is a choice between two different types of nightmares. And the game makes you pick. When the sirens start, it's this droning alarm that gradually rises until your pulse matches it. You know something
by
is
now I'm not
hunting
gonna
you,
script.
and you know it's hunting you because of a door you open, a hallway you walk down, a decision you made when both roads led somewhere bad. You picked your poison. Now you gotta deal with it. That sense of personal responsibility is what separates the interactive horror from passive
Welcome
horror.
to-
Players kept
hold on,
reporting
let
it,
me,
getting caught felt earned. Deserved,
Welcome
like they
to
had
my
made the right
realm,
call, and this was
located
the
beyond both
consequence.
time
You're
and
not
space.
watching someone else make bad choices. You are living with yours.
It is
Compare
well
that to
that
The Nun.
thou
It
art
takes
here.
Black, genuinely one of modern
I
horror's
am
most
that which
striking
humans
images
call
from The Conjuring
Arkoos.
2, and reveals her completely by the end of the first act. I hate The Nun.
Now
by
I
the way.
wish
The
to
Nun
know
is like
thine
one of my. I
appearance.
hate The Nun. I hate it. It's a horrible.
Yes,
movie.
it is
And then
Arkoos
reveals her
from
again and
MJTV.
again,
I
and every
am
scare
a
runs the
hardcore
same
MJTV
cycle. Quiet build-up,
Stan.
loud noise, blue,
Stan.
monster face reset.
No.
Repeat every 12 minutes until credits. Make $1 billion.
None of these look
This
like
is a
me.
shame. That should not be how horror is. What made Valak terrifying originally was what you didn't see.
This is the
Something
only one
wrong
that
with the
remotely
frames
looks
you
like
can't
me, and I
quite
don't know
name.
if I can,
The Nun shows you everything over and over until showing you stops meaning
Hold on, let me
anything
just-
at all. So
That's
choosing
too
between
white.
two horrors creates
That's too
accountability.
white.
But what happens when the game takes away even
I don't
that?
want
No
blackface. I
weapons,
don't want to be
no
rude to
choices on how to
anyone.
fight, just a camera with a dying battery, and the knowledge that the
Yeah, it
only
actually
direction
kinda
available
looks like me.
is forward. Outlast puts you in Mount Massive
that is
Asylum
too-
as Miles
these two are
Upshur,
too
a
white for
journalist
me.
who breaks in with nothing but a camcorder. The night
Cynthia?
vision on your camcorder is the only way to see in the dark, and his
Good,
battery drains constantly,
this one.
counting down
I
to
don't know
literal
who-
blindness. The asylum is full of patients who used to be people.
I don't know what
who were
voice I
products
use.
of corporate
What is thy
experiments that
name?
broke them into something else
I don't know what
entirely.
voice I just
The
used.
hallways are cramped enough that you feel watched even when nothing is there. Everything about the design is
Yuri.
built to trigger the thing psychologists call
Yuri.
learned helplessness,
Yuri.
which is a state where your brain stops
No.
trying to escape because experience is taught that there's no point in doing so.
No,
But
what?
you're not just a victim. You're
What?
the one who keeps walking. Every step deeper is a choice you make.
What?
When Chris Walker, this enormous, unkillable pursuer, hears you and starts running, you got
Yeah,
get the fuck
probably
out.
the best idea
direction
of,
you pick, that's your call.
Chewbacca,
Hiding
bro.
spot you choose, well, on you.
In the background.
And when he finds you because you picked a
That'll be
dumb spot,
fine.
well, that's not the game
May
being
even
unfair.
stop
That's
biting
making
my
a bad
arm.
decision under pressure and paying for it.
Yeah, that's me.
Compare that to the movie Morbius, because it didn't know what it wanted to be. The director admitted that making a movie by committee was extremely difficult
didn't mean to
and
do
that
that,
he
sorry.
was not the right fit.
Yuri.
Maybe if the director is saying that, he shouldn't get
Soon
the job in
thou
the
shalt
first
find
place.
thyself
I don't
in
know.
a world
Hot take alert.
strange to thee.
In this movie,
Switch
they shot it,
voices
they reshot
halfway
it,
through.
and delayed it, and
A
somewhere
world
in all of that
inhabited by
chaos,
wondrous
figured out what the
creatures
movie
that
actually
humans call
was. The body horror at the core of
Poke-
the premise that your body
Pokemon.
becomes something
The
monstrous
Pokemon.
is something we've
As I
seen
come-
work over and over before. But
Oh, I
it
forgot
got
something.
buried over the giant
Ah!
franchise setup.
Oh my gosh,
What
no,
happened?
it's still large
A
butterfly.
universe building that literally just prioritized sequels over making a
Here,
damn good movie.
Evolution Navy.
Can you imagine if the first Spider-Man films were just setting up other Spider-Man films? No, that's what made them so good, is that they were their own story contained in the Spider-Man movies. Look at like Marvel. Marvel did it great in the beginning. Their first couple
Pokemon,
films
thou
weren't
shalt
built to
find
be
me
sequel
once more.
farms forever. And then as they started to do that more, we got to
Okay.
Endgame, and yeah, that was a great movie.
So,
But
I guess
do you
we're
remember
speaking
any
about
movies
Pokemon
after
and say as
Endgame
if I
other than
didn't,
Spider-Man No Way Home? Probably
already
not. Literally,
know the
literally.
gameplay.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so
I
cute.
understand Morbius made $1 million, and it's more than
Oh, to be a
time.
Pokemon
I get
character
it,
without
but
acting.
God damn it,
Oh.
that movie sucked.
I
And
fucked
studio
that up.
execs probably think that all of us beaming on
It's
it
not what
saying
the
that
phone
is
looks
like
like,
a
buddy.
green light
I
for
don't
them
know
just
which
go
one
make
that is. My
Morbius
thing's
2.
flagged and
Morbius
has
2,
a number on the
electric
card in it.
Morbius. I don't know. Everything we
thing I
talked
did,
about
I'm
so
going
far
to
has been about mechanical limits in games. No gun,
I have
no
a
options,
comment.
no way to fight. But you don't need to strip away abilities to make horror hit harder.
name
Sometimes
is
all
Umber.
it takes is just changing where the camera
This
sits.
was Umbriana, the
Resident
girl.
Evil 7
I
made
named her
one
Umber.
decision that separated
That's just
from
my name for
every
Umbriana
game
ever
before.
since. Oh.
First-person perspective, which I
Oh,
personally am a
game's
giant
still going,
fan of
sorry.
in horror, even though it's harder for me to aim. When I'm in Resident Evil 2,
got a
I'm not
Zora
scared
over
of it,
here.
but I'm
Hey,
doing
hey,
I'd be
hey.
headshotting all the zombies.
Hey,
First person, I suck at it.
Look at
It's
that.
way worse for me. I don't know why. All the previous games kept you watching from behind your character, a safe distance between
I like to
you
call
and
them
the
characters,
zombies.
but-
RE7
What are you
put
doing
those
back in my
zombies,
chair?
or mold zombies,
Okay,
directly in your face. The Baker House
I feel like I
isn't
just missed
happening to some character that you're controlling anymore. It is happening to you. And that shift rewires how your
Lord,
brain
what's happening?
processes danger.
Whack!
The house
I'm
itself
kidding.
tells a story of ordinary
Lavington-
life
oh,
interrupted, food rotting on the
over there.
table, meals
Nathan,
abandoned
are you
in
good?
bites.
Let's
Somewhere
fall
behind
off
all
the
of that
chair.
decay,
Jeez.
this was a family home. Jack Baker,
Wake up.
the dad, is
Wake
almost
up.
darkly funny.
Oh,
This
do wake up,
southern
won't-
dad
won't
twisted
you?
into something that won't stay dead, no matter how many times you burn or chainsaw
Are
him
you
apart.
alive, my
But RE7 never lets you laugh for too long.
My friend?
The second
Are you
start feeling
alive, my
comfortable,
friend?
something crashes through a wall or drops from the ceiling, and you remember that you're the one standing in this house, not a character,
I
but
wish there was
you.
an
When
albino
someone's
woman.
chasing
That'd be
you
so
in person,
nice.
it's hard to think straight. Your panic causes your mistakes. You miss the door. You forget which hallway leads where. You burn through ammo on shots that don't land because your
You
hands
gave
are
me quite
shaking.
the
All
shock,
of that
falling
makes
from the
you
sky-
reload,
falling
and
from the
your
sky like
is
that.
your fault.
But
You're
thank
not
goodness
watching
you
someone
seem
make
you
bad
seem
decisions.
unharmed.
You're the bad decision. Let's compare that with Annabelle Creation. Runs on a
Where am
formula
I?
so rigid that
Who are
can
you?
take the next beat
Where
5
am
minutes
I?
out.
Wait, no,
And
who-
build up loud noise,
Who are you?
monster face,
Where am I?
reset. This movie literally just runs this cycle
Where
5
am
or 6
I?
times before the credits roll. And once
why?
you notice
This
the
is
pattern,
Prelude
you cannot
Beach,
stop
of course.
noticing.
Dear me,
Waiting
did the
for
shock you?
scares with actually feeling
Did
any
the- ow,
despair.
baby.
When horror becomes
Did the shock
predictable,
you fall
all of the
somehow?
scariness
Your-
disappears.
I don't-
The doll does what the doll does,
I don't-
whether you're paying attention or checking your phone.
I gotta
Which,
bring out
let's
the
be
computer
honest,
for this,
if you're
just, you know,
watching
look at it
Annabelle
later.
Creation, you're probably checking your
I'm
phone.
gonna try and
looking
set
at
this so I
Subway
can
Surfers
look at it
TikToks.
later and figure out
Out
what
of all
that
the
means.
games we've
Out
talked
of your
about so far,
memory.
there's been a core theme of isolation, and it makes
I must say, your clothing
What
is-
happens when you're not alone?
Looks
What
up
happens
and
when
down,
friends are with you? And then
judgingly.
one by one, they start
Unusual.
dying because
You wouldn't
decisions
happen to have an
you all
acquaintance
make
in
together.
these
As the
parts,
both of
would
you
you?
up to 3 friends in a haunted location with EMF readers.
That is
Spirit
almost
boxes,
always what I say in real life.
flashlights, all of the ghost hunting equipment that you've
Oh,
seen.
why is there a
in
luxury
reality
ball on
TV
my
shows.
shirt?
Your job is to figure out
I
what
would
type of
never wear
ghost
anything
you live
luxury
before
ball.
it decides to start hunting.
I would
And it
have
will start
my
hunting.
favorite
The
Pokeball.
question is just when.
That's
Here's what happens to your
sweet.
fear level when teammates
I don't know.
are playing
Oh,
with you.
no,
It's
man,
because
oh,
you're
no.
sharing the weight. Decisions get collective. The second one of them dies, when someone
kept forgetting
screams
stuff
into the
up here.
radio and then goes silent,
Okay.
fear spikes
It
immediately.
didn't work. It was a
You
shame
are
to
all
play.
alone now. And underneath that spike of fear is guilt. Because somewhere in that mission, your group decided to check the basement or split up or push deeper into the house. You were part of that call, and now someone's dead.
Yeah, as
because
you
of
can
it.
tell, I
The
forgot to set it up
investigation
fully.
part makes it worse. You're not running from the ghosts and fast.
I see,
patrolling.
you're insinuating in a bit of a
You call out
pickle.
from the spirit box.
Might I
asking
offer some
questions
directions? Do you have
to
somewhere
Doc.
around here you
Watch
could
the
stay?
EMF meter climb towards red and keep walking anyway.
I don't
Every
know.
piece of evidence you collect proves two things. The ghost is real
More
and
like,
it knows
so you don't
you're
know
there.
anywhere here, you don't
Curiosity
even know where to
put
spend
you
the
in
night.
this
Was this a
position.
proper
Your
pickle indeed?
investigation is
Are you
what
quite
leads
sure
you
you'll
to
be able to
the target.
survive?
Meanwhile, the Slenderman movie
I
is
don't
dog
know what
shit.
to
It
do.
never even
This
understood
is-
what
this
made
is-
the original creepypasta work. The internet version was scary because it pieced him together from fragments, blurry photos, corrupted videos, and secondhand accounts that almost felt believable. Your brain built the horror from the scraps, and the thing you constructed was worse than anything a camera could show you.
The Owl House
Movie
fans
hands
know.
you a finished monster
Moving on,
and
sorry,
expects
I
you
had to
to
do it.
actually
I
care.
see,
It had
well,
polished
no
cinematography,
gentleman would
clear
abandon a
creature
person of
design,
such
narrative
need.
that explains everything. You
He
did
was my
not
favorite
construct
professor.
any
I
of
loved
that in
him.
your mind.
Nathan,
You
what
did
are
not
you doing
investigate
over there?
anything. The monster just shows up whenever the plot runs out of ideas, and nobody in the audience had any reason to be afraid
I
of
love
something
them.
that arrives like that.
Oh
Slenderman is
my,
not
I
something
completely
you should be
forgotten.
showing on the screen
I just
for
caught
like
up with
5
these three
minutes at a
runaway
time.
Pokemon
Come on.
when
They need to
you
remake
tumbled
this
out
movie,
to the
or,
sky.
I don't know, someone on
I
YouTube
changed
with Animal
accents
Outdoors
again.
gotta remake it or
It's almost
something.
as if
Like,
they knew
I
you.
don't know, something like that.
You
We
could-
need a
but
better
you-
version of Slenderman.
of course
aside from
I
the
do
series
know
that
what a
I cannot
Pokemon
remember the name of
is.
for whatever reason
I don't like the
right
quick
now.
ball
I
right
think
there.
it's something
Oh,
tapes. I want to say
Bothering
Greylock
me.
tapes, but that's a completely different series.
My, that's a relief, though. You fell
what
from
is
the
it?
sky
What is
since
it?
you have on Friday.
Fuck.
Yes, well, these three Pokemon
Edgar, put
belong
on
to me.
screen
Such
the name of
mysterious.
that thing.
If they belong
That
to you,
thing.
then why am I the
Extension
one
of
that's
that
gonna
thing
catch
right
them in the
there.
Pokeballs?
Let's now talk about relationships gone wrong.
Eh?
James Sunderland gets a letter from his dead wife. She has been gone for 3 years. The letter
Oh,
says that
yes!
she's waiting
What
for
might
him
your
in a
name be?
special place, a town
Yuri.
called Silent Hill.
Oh,
Instead of
so
doing
you-
what
oh,
any reasonable person would do,
is
which
it-
is assume
oh?
someone's messing with him,
Oh,
James
oh, ho.
arrived here.
Oh,
That
ho,
decision
so
was
you're
the
called
first thing
Yuri.
the game
Oh,
gets you.
oh,
He could have stayed
oh,
home.
oh.
He chose not
Oh,
to.
oh.
Everything that happens next
Is it-
grows
is it
out
like
of that
ho-ho
choice.
or
Silent Hill
oh, ho?
2 isn't haunted in the normal sense.
Or just-
the town doesn't
oh.
have ghosts or demons waiting for visitors. The town
I'm just gonna say
becomes
ho.
whatever
Oh, ho,
person
so you're
walking
called
through it
Yuri.
needs to
That name's
confront.
cracked the
For
ringtone.
James,
Imagine
that
it must have
means
some
monsters
lovely
pulled directly
meaning.
from his own guilt and repression. Pyramid Head, this massive silent
Japanese slang is
executioner's
ruining
rifle
the Yuri.
too heavy to lift isn't hunting James.
Yeah,
with the
I'm not
demons
saying
ability.
I'm
Pyramid
not
Head
saying the
exists
lesbian
because
part's
some
bad.
part
It
of
does
James
mean
believes
lesbian, but
he deserves to be
it
punished.
also means
And
Lily.
chasing you through the fog
And
is you.
I like my
You
name because
made
it means Lily. I
somewhere
love
deep
lilies.
in
They're
your
so pretty.
twisted, dark little mind. And with every
Was
step
I about to say
forward,
cute and
you're
pretty at the
choosing
same
why.
time?
The deeper you go, the
Do
worse
you
it
mind,
gets. The
Maven?
monsters
I
get
got
more
bracelets
personal,
on.
the
I got
environments
the
get more
little
crushing
hair
and
tie
creepy and
bracelets.
slimy for some
These.
reason. And the revelation
keeps
that
biting.
what James actually did, what he's been hiding from himself.
Oh, but I do
lay
apologize.
even
I haven't
harder
introduced
because
myself.
you
My
walked
name is
in there.
Lavington.
Nobody forced
I
you
am
to keep
something
playing.
at
The
Maven.
destruction was all on you, buddy. Now let's compare that to Disney's Haunted Mansion, which had real potential to do something similar.
I'm
The
assuming you're a
setup is
Pokemon
right there.
professor. That's
A
easy to say.
freaking
I'm a
man
scholar
confronted
seeking out a
ghosts,
deeper
working
understanding
with
of
the boss,
Pokemon.
maybe learning something about itself
Yes,
along the way.
Pokemon, such as these
Instead,
three here. What?
they hired Eddie Murphy and let him do Eddie Murphy things
Here's the
at the ghosts for 90 minutes.
Oh,
Every moment
bastard,
that should
bother,
have
my
weight
darling
becomes a
Pokemon
punchline.
wife,
Every
she
scare
tried for
becomes
me
a setup for a reaction shot.
Oh,
You can
no,
close
I
your
accidentally
eyes and
put
mistake
some
this for
stuff.
Donkey
Oh,
from
no.
Shrek based on just the voice alone. I get it, it's a Disney
I'm
movie,
terribly
but
sorry,
you
but do you
strip away
think you
all
could
the
help me
comedy
round them up? I
angles they're trying
beg
to do.
you.
It could have been better. Let's now move on to Doki Doki Literature Club. The first 2 hours of Doki Doki Literature Club are exactly what the store page promises. Anime girls. This is one of those games, if you catch my drift. I don't really play these. I prefer actual anime, like Family Guy. Anyways, it's a high school literature club, cheerful music, poetry, mini games, where you pick words to impress your favorite character. It
Gather
feels like a
round,
dating sim
children,
to
for I am a
everyone's
story
one.
to
And then
tell. Okay.
Sayori, or the girls,
What the
hangs
hell is
herself. The game crashes to desktop, and when you reboot, she's been deleted from the story entirely. That's when DDLC stops pretending. What makes this work isn't the shock, it's the guilt.
I'm
You spent
sorry.
2 hours clicking through dialogue, making choices, advancing the story.
What?
The game did not force you to keep going. You chose to. And now a character is dead, partly because of how you treated her.
What do I bring to the group?
Oh my god!
First, something bright,
That's right.
then something light, something sweet, and something fresh. Take my role very seriously.
There's a glowing beeping. No. No, duh.
Oh, come on, stay ahead of aging with Centrum Age Defy.
Actually, can I just.
I started posting math lessons on TikTok. I went from a class of 30 to teaching millions. Now it's parents, teachers, all finding new ways to connect with math.
Own
What'd
your
you
glow
do to
mint
my
with
phone?
Jergens
Where's my-
Natural Glow Hydrogen Moisturizer. Our lightweight and fast-absorbing formula. Fragrance-free for sensitive
found
skin
something that
with
resembles a
hyaluronic
phone.
acid. Get gradual,
No,
natural-looking
duh.
color in no time. Now for your big glowing
It's
insert.
probably your phone, but it changed shape and the Pokemon card got stolen. I wonder if Pokemon cards exist in the Pokemon world. Still better. I'm gonna put you on the bed, Raven. Dude, I'll hop back on my chair. Oh, no.
Whoa, this is pretty big news.
But it changed shape. Excuse me, jeez. A strange power emanating from it.
MLB has a new home.
A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this
The
Arc
game is
phone,
looking directly at
and
you
thy
while
mission,
asking
seek
what
out
your
all
boss is
the
doing. Horror
Pokemon.
escalates from there. Characters start glitching, dialogue.
Why are you
becomes
trying to
corrupt.
hold me back,
The game's
Maven?
files, like the actual files in your computer, start changing. At one point,
Okay.
DLC creates a text document in your game folder with a message meant specifically for you. The character Monica starts acknowledging that she knows she's in a game, and that she knows you're real, and that she's been watching you this whole time. And knowing you probably still want to date her because you're a sick fuck. That's why. But nonetheless,
How come the
you
shadows
have
isn't
spent
going
hours
away with this
innocently
one?
through what looked like a harmless dating sim. Your trust is what enabled the
What the
betrayal, and your
heck?
engagement is what made it
What's
your fault.
this?
Now take Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Well, it
What's
takes a very different approach to innocence. It doesn't try. Winnie the Pooh is public domain now. Sadly, as all of these old IPs become public domain, we're going to see a lot of shitty horror movies trying to make them scary. Why not make a
No.
good horror movie with a killer mouse? I don't know. Why not make a great horror movie with Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. But they're doing this shit. So someone decided to slap a pig mask on an actor and film generic slasher kills in the woods. The horror is just the concept itself. Childhood thing, but murder. That is the entire pitch of this movie. It works for maybe 15 seconds.
Oh,
Is
geez,
something
baby, I'm
notable,
off the chair.
which is about how long the trailer is actually good for. There's no reason for you to ever
I love you so much,
watch this
Maven.
damn
You should-
movie. Once you've processed
You should-
Pooh Bear, but it
Yeah.
kills people,
Okay, you just told me to
it
shut
will
up.
show you everything it has to offer. BDLC, on the other hand, is still
Ow.
finding new ways to make you
Stop.
uncomfortable hours after the
Stop.
first death. But moving on,
Wait, no.
we're going to talk about one of my favorite games that came out
Alas.
last year. Because
Yes,
here's what
another
happens when you
miss.
strip away everything. Budget, team, development time, and
Oh!
insanity. even
I'm
if
glad
there's
you've
someone
come to my
look
rescue,
for
my new
out of
friend from
nothing
Sky.
but an idea. One guy
Why are
named
my
Look
shorts
Outside
so
from
short?
It started as a game
No, I would-
exhibition,
no.
which are those contests
I would
where
never wear
developers have
shorts
a
like that,
few weeks to build
no.
something playable from scratch.
My shorts almost
The
go to my
graphics
knees.
are pixel art, but no, they
Not
are
the
still
ones I
disturbing.
have on because
I
I'm in
mean,
my own
look at some
home.
of these monsters on the screen right now. It is like a Lovecraftian nightmare, and it's like Undertale, but Lovecraftian and
me, you just got my
scary
lip.
and creepy,
Ow.
and the gameplay is incredibly fun. It's literally one of my most favorite
Not
games
leaning.
of all time. I
No,
love
sir.
this game. The
No.
music is also
Uh,
insane.
I tried catching my
This
little
thing is
runaways
somehow
by
more
tossing some
disturbing
Pokeballs
than
their way.
movies with a
But I'm
$100
not the
million
best
budget.
at the sort of
premise
thing you
is
see.
simple. Something is
Neither
appearing
am I.
outside. If you look at it, you die or turn into
Sorry.
something horrible.
I'd love
You're
to give you
trapped
a
in
go
a
at it,
apartment building with
but-
your neighbors,
but-
you have 15 days
perhaps-
to figure out
but-
what's happening before everything falls
But
apart.
perhaps
What
let's show you a
makes
bit
Look
about
Outside
these
great
first.
is
The-
what it
these three.
refuses to show you.
Why are you looking at me like I
Pixel art
stole your
cannot
cookie, Maven?
render extreme gore. Yes, it can make
No, that
really
one's
creepy
not.
stuff, but it's not going to be lifelike. But it leans into that and creates
Relic
these
and found
awesome,
synthesized like a
artistic,
plant. Apparently,
like,
it
creatures
battles
that are
using its
just
strong
so
feathers.
damn scary. Like at one point you encounter a neighbor
Such a
who
dapper-
looked
dapper
outside
little
while
man.
holding their
Cuddle.
baby. Well, the entity that you will never see unless you beat a very specific ending of the game.
That one over there,
fuse them
Cyniclin.
together. Or if you're
The
in a
fire burning on
relationship
Cyniclin's
and
back
your girlfriend
flare
asks
up
you,
whenever
"Would
it's
you still
fast or
love me as a
erased."
worm?" What if you take that
Please
concept
tell me what
and
erase
turn it
means.
into a
I
Lovecraftian wormy nightmare? Or how
I
about a
haven't
whole
even made
entire
it to-
apartment made of teeth?
I made it 10th grade
Great
or
wonders
anything
beyond
above
my
that.
imagination. It is an amazingly good game. Meanwhile, though, the Saw sequels, not the first ones, those are good, but the sequels forgot all about
We're going
these
to the
ideas
pond,
completely.
the
original
pond,
Saw
the
worked
pond,
because he
the
cared whether Adam
pond.
survived. He wasn't a bad person. The situation was
second.
impossible.
Pond.
He wanted him to make
The
it,
Pokemon
but
near the
in Saw
pond.
5,
It's Oshawott.
The franchise just started
I feel like
picking
I'm just
people
gonna
because they were
trans
awful
accents like
people.
50 times
Cheaters,
throughout this.
addicts, corrupt executives. The
Oshawott
trap
naps
became
while
the
floating on the
point
water.
instead
It
of the
can
people inside of
sing
them.
using
We
the
could have
shell.
had amazing
Sing.
Saw movies for the rest of the franchise, but
Wait a
no,
second.
we just decided to go after
Oshawott
drug addicts
naps.
and people to steal their wives.
What did I
Once the
say
audience
in the beginning?
stops
Oh, no.
caring what they
Oshawott
think it
naps
is,
while
you
floating
don't
on the
have a
water,
horror
on the
movie
water,
anymore.
on
You
the
just
water.
have, like, cool
And
special
it can
effects.
battle
Somewhere
using
around
the
Saw
shell-like
5,
object
people
on its
stopped
stomach,
rooting for
belly.
anyone. They were just waiting for the next trap to activate. That is
Sorry,
not dread.
I'm
That's not
both playing with
something
Maven over
cool.
here
That is
and
just watching the machine of
reading
Hollywood
this
continue
because
to
I
turn
don't want
and
him
print
attacking
out
my legs.
money somehow. Look outside makes you care.
Please,
because in this
Flash.
game, in this story, you learn these
Oh
people
my, now
sometimes
it's about to come
before
the most
they
crucial thing, right? I had to
transform
go
or
catch and
after,
poke, had
and
to
you see
go
what
back,
has
catch
become
and
of
poke.
them.
Blah.
The Saw sequels, do any of you
Here
care
you are, my
about some of
friends.
those people that died?
Pokeballs.
No.
They're these
Let's not
Pokemon to
dive
catch them.
deep into the
Nothing
next
beats a
game
Jet
we're
2
talking about,
holiday.
Subnautica. Now I know this isn't a traditional horror
Sorry.
game, but if you
Sorry, the
played
voice I did.
Subnautica, like
I
me,
know I
you've
hear my voice.
probably
I know
also
you
shit
hear
your
your
pants a
voice is
couple
different
times,
than other
'cause
people
it
around
is
you.
a scary
I
game.
just heard,
The Steam
to
store
me, my
page
voice
says
sounds
it's
like
a
a Jet 2
survival,
holiday thing.
crafting,
Ow.
exploration,
Okay.
open world,
Okay, maybe
open
please stop.
adventure on an alien planet. And technically that
You
is
did
accurate,
fit-
but somewhere around the third hour
Miami
of
that
playing,
bad.
swimming through open water with no land visible in any direction, and the ocean floor drops beneath you into the darkness.
A mysterious
your
Pokeball
body
that can be
starts
thrown
to
at
start
wild
disappearing
Pokemon in
with
order to
that
catch
magnet
them.
from Steam.
These
The game
Pokeballs can be
triggers
crafted by
something
hand if you
primal.
gather the
This
necessary
deep
materials.
ingrained fear of water that we
Only
can't
50
see
cents a
the bottom of.
pound.
You wanted the science behind it, your brain
I don't know if
evolved
that's how
in the
you say it.
savannas,
I don't want to be
those predators,
disrespectful.
heights, fire.
I'm not
It
sure.
does
I'm
not
sorry.
know
I'll
what to
stop
do
with the
infinite
jokes
void
like
of
that.
emptiness in
I don't want to
every
be rude.
direction. And your oxygen
But that wouldn't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. Ow, Maven.
Fucking around and finding out. The creatures don't even need to show up for the fear to hit. Just
I am so
knowing
sorry,
they exist
excuse
somewhere
me.
in the dark is
I am
enough.
so
The
sorry.
sound design
I don't
is
know how to
half
edit
the
stuff
work.
out. Oh my
Just the
gosh.
roars, the echolocation
I'm
pings,
sorry.
the groan of something massive.
So what's so
burning
strange
low
about them, you
nearby.
ask? Well, each and
When a
every
bigger
Pokemon is able to
Leviathan
shrink
finally
itself
does appear,
down
it's almost
to
a relief.
minuscule
At least
to
now
a
you know where
to
it
a
is.
minuscule
The waiting
size.
is
I don't
almost
like
worse
grammar,
than
but
the
I don't know why
encounter,
is it.
and the waiting is
Maven.
your fault for
Ow.
going looking. Now let's compare that with underwater, which
And
isn't
that's where
a
Pokeballs
horror
come
movie,
in.
but it didn't do that
Pokeballs
well.
are a recent
It had the
invention. You
same
see, throw one of them at a
ingredients as
Pokemon,
Subnautica,
and why the
somehow
Pokemon will
made
shrink
them
down
kind
and
of
fit
boring.
inside the
Kristen
ball,
Stewart is trapped at the
comfy
bottom
as
of
can
the
be.
Marianas
And with
Trench.
that, you've caught a
The station falls
Pokemon.
apart and creatures in the dark. The final reveal is genuinely
I
wild.
clicked there too
It's
fast.
Cthulhu down there.
I'd be
The
awfully
actual
grateful if you could
Lovecraft
catch my
creature
3
that
runaways.
should land, but the movie is so
Maven.
desperate to keep you engaged that it never stops moving. There's action, 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 and some more action,
No,
and no
Project-
room to breathe. There's no
Project
time
used to
actually let
take
that
aim
depth
at
sink
Pokemon
in.
and then let the ball
Horror
fly.
needs space
Quite
to
simple.
settle. You have to feel the weight
Could be
of
far
where
from
you
it
are before
to me
the
to say.
game means anything. Subnautica gives you time to dread what might be below you.
I
Underwater
suppose
rushes
using my
through
own
so
dialect is
fast
good
it
as here. I can't
forgets
read the
you
first
can be
part.
scary. Now let's move on to Darkwood,
I'll
which
dare
does
and
something
read.
almost no horror
Pokemon
movies
caught
can
by
do.
throwing
It
a
refuses to show you
b-
what's happening. The camera sits above your character, pulled back
That's
into
a
a
little-
top-down view. You can only see what's
I've started
directly in
asking my
front of
mom
you.
to make a
Everything
little
outside of
take
your
video
vision
every
is
time
fog.
I make an
Not
intelligible noise or
atmospheric fog, just nothing. It's blank.
sound.
Your brain fills in the
I
blank
do it a
with
lot.
words because it has no information to say otherwise. The longer you play, the more you realize that fog
Maven,
is the
stop
point.
scratching my
Every
head.
night
Oh!
you board up whatever shelter you found, it
Wasn't your two front paws,
You hear them before you see
That was
them.
impressive. Ah!
Scratching at the walls, testing the windows.
Oh, wonderful! You caught a Pokemon! It seems you're quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Yuri. A jolly useful skill is to have, isn't he from Galar? Only two of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest.
Which is accurate.
Yep.
It's cruel, unforgiving, and sadistic.
Maybe
in how
because,
it
I'm a
uses
Pokemon
information. Characters who
master.
like trade. Supplies you need are locked behind obstacles that require other supplies.
Let me just, really quick, I want to get back shot.
Still in this forest, still waking up in this nightmare, is because you keep hitting continue. The ritual on the hand is
I mean, minor, please don't take that any other way. I meant like the critical shot. I meant the critical shot. Not some of you nasty pedo perverts think. I know there's some on the internet. I don't mean you watching it or not. I'm not judging. I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying there are some.
The second half gives you the picture clear.
Not what I meant at all.
Shows you the cult that worships it and explains what it wants, and that clarity kills all the fear.
I can
Yes,
hardly
it's
believe
a
it.
bad
You're
movie,
incredible.
but I really would have
You
wished
mean,
they kept
no,
the picture
you
hidden.
know,
No longer
you
about the
you
whole film. 'Cause once you saw it's just a big
people
ass
fear to
emoji
even
in your
approach
hands,
Pokemon. Never
that's
mind,
scary.
catch them, bravo.
But in the beginning, I was
Maybe just
genuinely
looking at me
shit
like
my
a
pants
psycho.
this thing. Moving on, what if
Just one more.
dying
Let's
is the
wrap this
worst
up
thing
sharp.
that
It's
happened to
okay.
you? What if the worst thing
And
is
he's
waking
not.
up and not
What
being
if I
sure
just?
They say
What if
education is outdated, irrelevant.
There you go.
At Canyon University, we shatter the status quo. GCU's bachelor's, master's, and doctoral education degree programs combine coursework
You are,
with
Maven?
observational education.
Lordy.
GCU gives you hands-on experience.
A
you
Master
learn
Ball
to lead
school
your
crew?
classroom
Boy?
with heart, faith, and
Boy,
purpose.
get your tail
This
over here.
is
Come here.
purpose-driven
Come here, boy.
education.
Come here.
Take
Come here.
action. Find your purpose at Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
When the day's done, I'm still a kid. I'm still gonna have
There's
fun.
clinical evidence to support that it does strengthen the
I'm still gonna
anatomy.
have fun. I'm still a kid.
Whether you're a
Please do not
professional
expect me to be
welder
worried
or
about
simply take pride in
stats.
consistent and precision
Only stat
welds,
I'm worried about right
Harbor
now is
Freight
speed.
offers high-quality welders,
I'm a
tools,
kid. I'm not
PPE,
into
and
kind of
accessories to
battling
give
like
you every
most
need.
adult Pokemon fans are.
Harbor Freight,
Like,
your
I'm throwing
welding
shade at
destination.
MJTV who worries about stats a lot. I'm gonna put the speed, the attack and defense, low or high. It does not. It doesn't compete with me. The speed's important. So I'm just gonna have fun through this entire thing and give you little smits. My little opinions of the Pokemon. I love them so much. Because I'm a kid. I'm gonna act like a kid.
Or a vampire.
Oh, I hate this ad so much. Charlie, get over here. OOC, the playable anime. Ugh.
You're still the person who went to sleep.
So you're playing a game that says out of character, the playable anime.
It's 2103. I call it wiped out everyone.
You see, the three Pokemon you caught are just riding boots to help with our research. They don't listen to anyone yet.
You're a copy of the
Play with that bubblegum wrapper.
Loaded
Play
into a
with the
body
one
that
you
used
knocked
to
off
be
by Death
someone
Maven.
else, walking through the ruins of the last human outpost on Earth. And the game never lets you forget what that means.
As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you can call it.
Lines uploaded into robots, into computers, into meat that's been recycled for new purposes.
But I must say, you're
Some of them
taken
still
back
think
by a
they're
well-used
human.
Pokeballs. How is it that you
No,
catch
they're not,
Pokemon
but
so
they
ably when
accept
you've only just
it.
arrived
You find
here?
them trapped and screaming, the
Well,
game
I
asks
may have just
you
arrived
to
in
do
Mother
about
Hasui.
it. Welcome,
Mother
so
Hasui.
walk away and pretend you didn't
Mother,
see it,
I may have
while
just
there's
arrived
no
Mother
answer.
Hasui,
There's only
but
what you
I've
can do
always
with
been
it.
a Pokemon.
And you're the one who has
But
to
I've
choose.
always been a
The
catcher
ending
at heart.
destroys you if you've been paying attention.
I don't know where I'm going with
uploads
this.
himself into an escape vehicle that will carry human
I know
consciousness
halfway
to
through
the
saying that
stars.
I
It
thought
works.
of
But
Joey the
the
White
version
Boy.
that gets to leave isn't you. It's a copy. The Simon you've been
I'm
playing
sorry.
is still at the bottom of
One
the
can't
ocean,
help but think there's a
alone,
reason you appeared here in
watching
that.
the ship fly away.
Seek
You
out a
didn't
Pokemon.
fight, and it didn't matter because you was never a stable concept.
Do y'all mind if I
Again,
don't read all the
that world
dialogue?
ends because every choice that led
I'm
to
sorry,
it
I
was
don't think I
yours.
can. I'm gonna
Meanwhile,
read
Event Horizon has that same
I'll read
cosmic
some
thread
bits and
baked
pieces.
into
I
its
don't
premise.
think I
The
can
ship
read
that
it
went to
all.
hell and came back
There's a
wrong.
lot in the
Sam
game,
Nielsen,
and,
his mind is genuinely unsettling.
not
but
as
despite
much
this being a
as,
good movie, production
Scarlet
got
and
gutted
Violet.
because Paramount
Oh
needed
my
the soundstage for
gosh, the
Titanic.
words in
Yes,
that one.
this movie
Oh
could
my
have
gosh.
been even better if not
my
for
God.
Titanic. Why the fuck did they hit that iceberg? Come on, guys. Literal whole character arcs.
Not that I'm complaining, I like watching characters talk, but
is turned into kind of a rushed highlight reel. It's still a great movie.
Could be
but it
guiding
could've been
you
even
somehow.
better. For that reason, I will always
I've
remember
read it.
Titanic for hitting an iceberg. They did it on purpose. I
If you
promise.
indulge me for, if you,
Moving on, most
I don't know what
horror
that
games
means.
shoot the monster until
If
it
you'll
falls down.
inform me
Dead
for a
Space,
moment,
on the other hand, lets you carve it apart piece by peaceful.
If you blink me for a moment,
You're
there's
Isaac
something I'd like to
an
share with
engineer
you.
on a mining ship called
You see, I have a
Merle.
dream to compile
Who
this
is
region's.
dead,
Yay,
Florida.
Pokedex!
Reanimated by an alien signal, twisted into things called
Here's me, jeez,
necroworks.
Lordy.
The only one to stop them
We
is the
feel it's
cat
called
with
such kind of
its
Pokedex.
legs.
Yes, a
Headshots
proper
don't work. Body shots
Pokedex
slow
is a
it
wonderful
down,
way to
but
research,
won't kill it.
obtain
You have to
detailed
aim
records
for
of
the arms, the
other
legs,
Pokemon to be found in the
tentacles,
region.
and remove them
But
one
in
by
order to
one.
properly
The
document
thing is
Pokemon,
charging you down
one
a
must of course
hallway
catch
lit by
them.
only your helmet lights.
And there's
This
lies
changes
the rub
what
of
the
the
combat
rub.
actually
What?
is. You're not just
Pokeballs have
reacting
only
to a
just
threat.
been invented,
You are
not many
trying to
been
do
skilled.
surgery while panicking. Your aim matters. Your composure matters. Every time you miss because your hands are shaking, that's time the necromorph gets closer. And when it finally grabs you, when Isaac's helmet cam fills it.
Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another, my friend? Well, you've convinced me.
I don't know why. Maybe I'm just used
Oh,
to
like a really
traditional
compelling
shooters,
argument.
but I had so much trouble actually aiming this thing. I always try to go for the headshot. I had so much trouble trying to shoot you
Alright,
out
for
instead.
speaker.
Meanwhile, on the other hand,
Then
Elevator
who then?
Judgment tries to
From
trade
wherever
on
you
that same
galler.
body horror legacy.
Sorry, I just looked there.
Cenobites, plate skin, and elaborate suffering. This
Yay, I'm
franchise
in with the
used to be
Pokedex.
something. Like the
The
originals
Pokedex
had
workshop, babe.
ideas
Stop
about
biting my
pleasure
feet.
and pain, about desire taken to its logical extreme. Judgment is entry
Well, first
number
things,
10.
let's go
It was
with Pokemon.
primarily made just to keep the rights to the story. And
Hey, now you're
that's
trying to
exactly
with the
what it
rapper you
feels
just
like.
knocked
The
off the
gore is
shelf.
there, the imagery is gross enough, but
it
nothing
Dex?
is your problem. You watch all this torment happen to strangers, and then it ends, and then
Jubilife.
you go home, and then you don't
Jubilife.
talk about
Now,
it
why
the
is
rest
that-
of your life, because it's that bad of a movie.
But what's
This
this?
movie
Now, why is that
literally
for go
just
your-
exists so they didn't lose the rights to
Glitter
make a
Force.
movie with these characters
Jubilife.
in the future. That is all it is.
Glitter Force.
That is sad.
Jubilife
Why
Village.
are we
Glitter
doing
Force.
things like that? Just make a good movie. So people want
I need to
know
stop with these
exactly
weird
why some horror
conversations.
movies just can't compare to horror games. There you go. Personally,
I think we're gonna,
horror games are a lot more scary than
stop
movies, just
after
because
a
of the fact
point
that it's
like
you
this.
playing them, and it's always going to be more scary if it's happening to you than if it's happening to someone you're watching on the screen. But there's also
Yeah, I
good
think
and
I'm
bad
gonna
horror
stop a
games.
little
If you
bit
did watch
after
this video,
this
make sure
little
to
moment
give it a
right
like
here.
and comment down below what other horror movies or games you'd like to see me talk about in the future. Make sure to subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel
really
and hit the
tired.
post notification button so you don't miss on any of our future uploads. And if you want to watch another one of my videos, you click the one that's on your screen right now, and I'll see
Oh,
you
am I
there
stuck
right
yet?
now.
Oh, apparently this is a stop, a possible point in the game. Ethical stop after. What the hell is this? Why are they on the guns? Look at the kids.
I got you turkey. We are all good.
Isn't that a no-no word on,
Allow me to make a
YouTube?
introduction
Oh, crap.
to the perfect soldiers.
What is HU for? I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the TV. I am so sorry. But,
As a sort of civilians. Cockroach was shot 48 times and survived. This last soldier you will surely be aware of is a butcher.
it's a really beautiful building.
They can see better in the dark. Once they begin killing, they will not stop.
If I remember correctly, nobody likes me. Ever.
Heat-seeking missile.
This way, if you please. If you... The Dragon King's Pokemon Horizon. If you please. Dragon Rush. If you please. Okay, that's it for tonight. Bye. Hold on, let's get to the 30-minute mark. So, where y'all from? What Pokemon region are y'all? What region are y'all from? I'm from Galar. Why'd I say with a country accent? I don't know. I just hope.
No, you are not smoking in front of my child.
Let me just say, bye. I'll see you next time. Remember, catch them all. Embrace the mystery Pokemon. Bye.